Hey y'all, it's Jeremy James and Lahana.
Jade Smith Bonagowski.
How many names is it? It's like 10, right?
4. Lahana Jade Smith Bonagowski.
Jade Smith Bonagowski. Lahana Jade. Oh, isn't that sweet? It's like a little doll.
I'm like a princess.
No. We let Lahana pick out today's dual side-by-side tasting. It's from Woodinville. Of course, she went out of state. Join us in a second while we get to this.
Welcome back. No. You did it last time.
Of
no,
course she wants to talk.
All the gestures. I'm going to be Jeremy. You ready? Welcome back. Okay.
I talk with my hands. What are you talking about? Come on. All right, so you want to tell us what's going on at Copper?
Oh, the latest and greatest in Copper and Oak. We had a phenomenal week. On Sundays, we like to sit and we recap what went right, what went wrong, how can we improve.
Right.
And so this Sunday, there's so much praise for our staff here. Like, they genuinely put their hearts and souls into their job. They love it. They're passionate about what they do. And it's really showing in their work. And that's the feedback that we're getting from the community. We even had multiple people coming down from Campbellsville, Winchester, Louisville, Lexington this week.
Good.
Because they're like, we heard about you. We want to try it, which is amazing. Like,
it's all me.
It's all you. No, but that's everything we work towards, you know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
we're really excited about that. But one of the things we were like, let's change. There's going to be some uniform changes coming soon. You know, we came out the starting gates and we were like, this works for our image right now.
Right.
But we have been elevating that image, and so you just wait. It's going to be like Halloween every day in here. They are dressing up. Oh,
nice.
I'm so excited.
Nice. I can't wait to see Nate. You going to put a tie on him?
I'm not spoiling it. Oh, we showed him a picture and he's like, yes, like he's so excited.
Awesome.
Then we're about to get some of the larger ice cubes because that's one of the things. We can't be a legit whiskey bar and not have
the big
the
cubes.
Huge cubes.
For those who want to water down their bourbon. Sorry, did I say that? What?
That wasn't nice, but I agree. We're about to do that. I'm still thinking of a couple of dessert ideas.
Vanessa Foster.
You were here for Sunday brunch.
I was here we did brunch this week because you enticed me in with the New York bagels and all that kind of stuff, and it wasn't on the menu.
I'm sorry. That was one way we have to improve. I did not tell you the special. You also texted me at, what was it, like 10:30, you're like, what's going on at Copper today? And I was like, well, I'm going to be there, so it's going to be great.
Obviously.
Yeah, but that brunch is like life-changing.
We had I had the French toast bake, which was incredible.
Yeah.
Nice balance between, it's not like super sweet, like blow you out. But it was a nice balance. And then my wife and my daughter split that big giant massive croissant witch or whatever. Croissant.
Oh my God.
The croissant witch or whatever it is.
The jumbo croissant sandwich.
That big.
Yeah.
No joke. Multiple pieces of sausage on that thing. Mm-hmm. It was for real. Because I see a brunch menu and I'm thinking, oh yes, I pick it up and eat you with my finger. And this comes out and it's like, that's two-handed. I mean,
it's good too. It has like, I think 3 to 4 farm fresh eggs depending on the size, and it has like the tomatoes, the heirloom tomatoes straight from Peterson's farm in Lebanon. Are we gonna drink the bourbon or the rye whiskey first?
I figure we do the bourbon because those are usually smoother. And then we'll switch over and do the rye afterwards because I know that's your favorite.
I'm super impressed with the rye.
Good deal.
This is a little hair of the dog.
So Woodinville, hair of the dog. Yeah. Someone had a long day at the lake yesterday.
No, it was the cornhole tournament last night.
We all know how Kentucky cornhole tournaments go.
We get really competitive.
I'm sure. And
talk so much trash.
That's hilarious. So Lahana, as I said before, Lahana was in charge of picking out the bourbon, and of course she went to the West Coast, out of Kentucky.
Whatever.
I mean, like Washington State. Remember the old salsa commercial? New York City. I mean, so she went to Washington State. But Woodinville's got a good reputation. So I was excited when she said that what she was bringing in today. So we've got
I only went to this. It's newer to the Kentucky market. It hit us like in June. And so
a lot of people aren't here yet.
A lot of people don't even know about it. And so I happened to get my hands on a bottle of rye. And then from then on out, remember how I told you I'd go to the chiropractor after we leave here?
Yep.
Last week, We popped up with a bottle of rye for him. So new
Nice.
favorite
Nice.
patients
Nice.
right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my
definitely.
adjustments are going to be better than the next
Oh yeah.
person's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Woodinville Bourbon, bourbon whiskey, 90 proof. Let's see. Real craft whiskey. You were spitting flies last week. This week I got one. Let's see. So, golly, I need to get my glasses. Okay, bottled makers, distributors, bigger print.
Because
we're all a little older.
Usually it's old people that like your juice.
But,
except me.
Yeah, whatever. All right. So let me just look. Going to my cheat sheet. So the tasting notes on this, I like it. Creme brulee, spice cabernet, caramel, and dark chocolate. So that sounds nice. I'm pouring me first.
That wasn't nice.
I don't know. That might be enough. Let's see. You hang on to
I
it.
feel like I need like half of that. Oh,
More?
no.
All right, we're good. All right.
Gotta get my BAC back up. It's still pretty.
It's still early. For the record, y'all, we do this. It is what 9:15 in the morning. So yeah, we're tasting in the morning, not in the evening. I don't know if that affects taste buds or whatever, but I've got my coffee going. I've been up since 5. What time did you get up?
What do you smell in your whiskey?
She ain't been up long, like half hour max. Yep, I've got the caramel. I got oak. I'm not getting a lot of fruit. What you got?
Mm-hmm.
Highly analytical this morning. I promise we have not had anything to drink this morning yet. Mm. So I'm getting sweet right away. Almost honey. That's what I've got. Is honey.
Getting a lot of that spice in there, like the baking spices, the cinnamony.
Yep, I'm getting some cinnamon. It's not really prominent. It's fairly smooth. Finish still going.
It's really light
starting to
bodied.
fade. Yeah, it's not real thick. It's not oily.
Mm-mm.
Legs are not bad. Pretty long legs. Thick, coats the glass pretty well. Finish is fairly short though.
Yeah.
It's not a really long finish on this one. Not like some of the others, which just, I mean, it takes you from sip to sip.
Right. I like this a lot. I feel like the flavors in it they don't stand on their own as much as I've seen in some other bourbons. Aged about the same time. I think this one was like 4 to 5 years. It's good. I'm definitely going to finish the bottle.
I don't think there's a bottle I won't finish. There might be some I give away.
Okay. But yeah, it's good. I think I would like to see it maybe in a couple of more years and see some of those flavors instead of completely blending.
Yeah.
Have a little more character and stand alone. But other than that, all in all, like it's a good one.
It's a good entry bourbon.
It's sweet.
This one was in Fred Minnick's lineup this last week
Yeah.
when he did the blind.
Oh, that show.
It didn't fare real well in his blind.
Yeah.
It wasn't at the bottom, but it didn't fare great.
Well, and that's the
but
thing.
it was against some serious heavy hitters.
It was 100%. So you should have seen us in here.
You guys were having it up. It was like Super Bowl party watching
We're
a bourbon
having
tasting.
it up. So I'm always like, I watch all of the live tastings and like Fred Minnick's, the Original Bourbon Society, when they do their things. Like I watch all of them, and so I wasn't super busy, and I have my phone over here, and I'm trying to watch it. Left my headphones at home, so I couldn't hear it. And I'm like, you know what? We're a bourbon bar, and there's no sports on.
Put it on.
So I streamed it
I
up
love
there.
that.
And it's so funny because, you know, we have our seats all distanced out at the bar for
Right.
groups. So there's a couple down here, and then there's a few people here, and this and that. I mean, Keeneland got postponed this year. So this is like a little Keeneland for us. Like, we're watching Ponies Race. You used to sing it. We're like, no, what was Jay? No,
Oh, yeah.
I want to know which one that is. Like, you should see us all, like, talking about this. And we had couples who were like, we got to order another drink. We got to see how this turns out.
For those of you who didn't see it, if you don't follow Fred Minnick on Facebook,
do it.
Follow him if you're into bourbon. I look like a rank amateur next to this guy. And
next to me?
And it's,
oh, sorry.
he's insane. So what he did, this one was a series of blinds that he's doing. He went into his liquor store, and everything was stuff that was readily accessible, and he bought from $40 to $60 off the shelf, straight up. That's it. Put it all in the thing. I think he had like 24 bottles that he picked up, and he's doing 2 sets of blind tastings. This time he did, I think, A through H or A through L or something along those lines. It was insane. And he's going through and he's talking about all these different, I mean, he's just ranking them and whatnot. And the things he's picking out, and his palate is so discerning that it was incredible. And one of the WTD guys really impressed me because there's a lot of fluff and a lot of things that I see with some tasting stuff and like cigars. Oh, I taste Moroccan flan in it or whatever. I don't know. And you can just hear they're pulling whatever they can pull. Yes. And one of the WTD guys said that they were impressed by Fred because he could tell that their distillation went into the barrel at a lower proof than some of the others did. And when your palate is that refined, that's crazy town.
Insane. You can't.
I don't think this is bad.
No, like it's enjoyable.
I don't know that it holds up.
I'd probably pair it with dessert.
Yep. I might actually. What was and what did you end up paying for this? Can I ask? Because you bought this retail, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think like $40.
$40. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I would even mind mixing this with something just to give it a little bit more like an old fashioned. I don't know that I'd go huge with it or whatever.
Right.
But
I could see it making a good old fashioned.
Yeah, because I wanted something smooth but stands up enough with the bourbon. Anything over that I don't mix because I want those flavors. You've got the honeys, you've got some spices. I don't know that I'm pulling the dark chocolates. I'm certainly not getting Cabernet.
Right, like
I didn't feel the Cabernet.
It's very sweet.
Yep.
And so you said you didn't feel the fruit.
I didn't really get the fruit on it.
I do some, but that's exactly the point that I've now reiterated 3 times, that I just wish the flavors stood alone a little bit more and had some more character to them.
Yep, and that really becomes it. I mean, a lot of times that smoothness is just muddled. That was a lot.
Jeremy.
Oh my God.
Like when I said hair of the dog, I meant like I needed a Bloody Mary. I didn't mean I needed 4 shots of whiskey at 10 a.m.
I don't know how many ounces that is, but we're good.
We're gonna roll with it.
We're good. This is we don't do spit takes or anything like that. We do actual tastings. Let's see where we're at. Okay, now I'm definitely getting that higher end spice.
Yes, the rye
right away. It's that rye is standing up on its own with this one.
Do you tell me what you smell? How about that?
All right. So I'm definitely getting those baking spices. The rye, especially. It's not really herbal, but I'm getting some more cinnamon in there as well.
I'm getting a specific scent. Dill. Do you smell the dill?
As I was drinking, I definitely got the dill. As I was taking that sip, I inhaled, and I could definitely pull that dill. The taste on this one it's like a brighter taste. Mm-hmm. It's not nearly as honey smooth. It's more minty.
Yes, it's more bold than this one, obviously, but I mean, it's the rye whiskey. And it's like a lot of spearmint, the spices and the spearmint, but I feel like it rolls right over into a soft finish.
Yep. It's definitely a shorter, softer finish. The bourbon actually has a longer finish than I think the rye does, because it's pretty quick.
Then this one has a lighter mouthfeel.
Yeah. I wonder if it's aged. Golly, I need to get my glasses in here. I can't. Do they give an age count on it?
I'm actually like not even 30, and I can't see.
So this is bottled at 90. But I don't see an age count on it.
No, it was like between 4 and 5 years.
So they're saying cinnamon, clove, fruit caramel, and spice.
Okay. And the honey on the palate, like that they're saying, I do see that.
I think that's the smoothness, and that.
I was so excited to get this bottle. Well, not this bottle. We now have Woodinville Bourbon at our bar, and it's moved pretty well this week. So we're very excited about that.
I can see why Fred ranked this where he did with the lineup that it was against.
That's the thing. Like, it's good.
Yep.
It's a quality product.
Yep.
But it also all depends on your palate. I personally, that's why you see the difference in my bottles. Look at the difference in what's gone with the rye. And the
Third
bourbon.
bottle for her.
Hey,
First bottle.
hey, calm it down. Yes, it is. But
Yeah.
it's all about your palate and what you go to.
Right.
This one here, like I said, I'd pair it with dessert or something of that sort. This, I'm like, oh, average Tuesday morning.
This is an easy sipper. I think both are easy sippers. This one here is nice because it's not just as, for me, it's not just as honey. This one is much stronger on that honey smoothness
Yes.
side. This has got that brighter, like you said, that dill. On the nose, it was heavier rye.
Yes,
But
100%.
Taste-wise,
But it's not like
more the dill.
overpowering. It's not hot by any means.
No. If you don't like hot bourbons, if you like stuff that's smooth, easy sipping,
Woodinville.
right here, Woodinville, all day long, it's going to be a smoother, easier sipping
It's a
bourbon.
good entry level.
Yep, I would put that right. The finish isn't real long on it, but it's got good discernible flavors between the rye and the bourbon. It does have good color. It's a little bit lighter. The legs are decent.
So all in all, like if I'm gonna rank them, something, what kind of scale you gonna use? Like a 1 to 10?
I like the.
I'm always gonna go for this one. This one's like a 7 in my book. It's
I agree.
really good. It's above average. It's good.
Oh yeah,
This one's about a 5 for me.
yeah.
I will never turn it down. I will.
There aren't many bottles I turn down.
Right,
If I have
right.
a choice between
I'll
them,
never turn it down.
right.
But the rye is the one that I'm always telling people, like, if you want a newer to our market, like a
Right.
good smooth rye, Woodinville.
Yep. I mean, I can see that. Obviously, you know me. You love the ryes. I'm more on the bourbon
Yeah.
side of things. That's because I love those smoother caramel tastes and whatnot.
And I like the spicier ones.
Right.
Because I'm spicy.
But this is funny because
Did you just not even acknowledge that?
the rye with this one I actually prefer because I'm getting more out of the rye than I did with the bourbon on this one.
Yeah.
This one's just smooth. I would cook with this bourbon.
I tell jokes every week. I have been dying for my 2 jokes. Are you ready? They're so bad. They're so bad. And I love them. Okay. Number 1. What did the grape say when the elephant sat on it?
I'm literally every time afraid to answer, but I don't know what the grape said when the elephant's out of it.
Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
Graham, what do you have for us from behind the camera today? That's a smooth segues.
With that, I don't even know what to say, man. It's Tuesday morning.
That's too funny. It's so bad. It's
The next one's worse.
Whoever is supplying her with the jokes.
Keep going.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cut you off.
No, there's a better one.
No.
Graham,
Thanks.
you tell us about you, then I'll finish it up with
So what
the
do you got going on at the Idea Farm, man?
Well, over the last year, we've really honed in on our mission, which, simply put, is creative strategy through digital innovation. We walk businesses through the complex digital landscape, building websites, providing powerful software, and equipping them with tools to grow faster and better.
I love it because I'm in marketing. Lahana, I don't know what she does, but
Well, lately I've been in concierge service. I had somebody the other day who was like, we can't get into the bourbon tour. And I'm like,
of course,
give me a minute. And then they were like, oh my God.
we love you. Thanks for
Yeah,
your
which is
volunteer.
amazing. Like,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. I want people to experience all of Daneville. So
Yeah.
anyway, keep going.
Well, I know with my business because I'm in real estate and I do a lot of marketing, and that's where I really you've got to flex there. And what Graham's talking about is difficult for a lot of folks, and they don't have the time or the energy to be able to put into that. Now, I love doing my videos. I love doing editing. I love going out and doing that kind of stuff. But a lot of people don't. And then once you start getting into the digital side of things, setting up websites and all that other kind of crazy stuff, let me tell you, I get over my head really quick. So it's great to be able to call on folks like Graham at the Idea Farm.
When you need
Logo
to set
placement.
up Snapchat
Oh, the
filters.
Snapchat filter.
Watch this. Come on. Look. Smile.
No, I do fingers because we're cool.
Okay, so
All right, so you gotta take a picture first.
He helped me with this. Here, you take the picture. Look,
Nice.
Copper and Oak, Danville, Kentucky. Graham helped me set that up
Nice.
because I finally figured out how to download an app.
That's okay.
Okay, my last joke, because I know
Oh,
people
gosh.
are really tired of hearing us. Okay,
Never.
this is good. This is good. Why don't melons have weddings?
Why don't melons have weddings? I literally couldn't tell you.
Because they can't elope. The Graham thinks I'm funny.
That's terrible. All right, y'all. So we need your help. We've done shout outs with this last.
Bourbon and Oh, we gotta tell them about our name.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So you get to name our show. Lahana and I, we processed all the names, and you guys were freaking amazing.
Yeah, the
with
winner
names.
was Jeff Jewell when he said Lahana
and company.
and Company.
So Graham and I are company, I guess. I don't know,
Aw,
whatever.
It's cute. I still like you all.
Anyways, so you guys get to name our show. So what we did was we went through your entire extensive list.
Yeah, we had like 40 submissions.
It was crazy. You guys were awesome. A lot of great stuff. Lahana and I went through and individually we pulled out the ones that we thought stood above. Yes. So we threw it out to you. You guys have been amazing. Gave us a huge list. Lahana and I went through that list individually and came up with what we thought were the top 4 individually.
It took me
You
7
gave me
days.
5. I was texting her every day.
Oh,
hey, I'm
my
trying to be
goodness.
subtle. I'm like, hey,
Jeremy.
Hey, do you have your list? Have you thought about it? I'm like, and she's like, you'll have it tomorrow. 7 days later, I finally get 5, not 4, 5. So I'm
Jeremy,
like, wow, we
It's
can't
almost
count.
it's almost like I am just running the new hottest restaurant in Danville
Almost.
and have like a family, and I literally try to take care of myself. But do you see this hair? Like, I don't even have time.
I don't know who's taking care of that hair.
No one, literally no one.
But I don't have a lot of room to talk.
Lake Harrington, and
That's so funny.
But I'm next time. I promise I got you sooner.
So here we go. Out of all of them, now we took those 5 that we had that we distilled it down to. Had to check to see what was available out there because apparently some people have set up some other, I don't know, bourbon tasting
the
stuff.
audacity.
Whatever. And so here we have our top 3, which you get to choose from. The problem is that Facebook does a really crappy job on doing polls. You can only do 2 options.
Okay.
What is that noise? I don't
Yes.
even understand.
Really? I thought we
2.
could do more than that.
No, you get 2.
Oh, God, Graham, we need your help because
Yeah,
we
go
can
get
do more.
Zuckerberg on the line. Let's go.
Yeah,
You're the
come on.
tech guy. Let's
So,
go.
the Barstools and Bourbon
Barstools and Bourbon is number 1.
seems like it's leading. I'm in for
It seems
Lahana
so.
and Company. Granted, that isn't even an option.
So terrible.
It's
Half Court is number 2, and then Bourbon and the Beast is number 3. Those are your 3 options. It's fun. Everybody's saying Lahana and Company. No, you
Bourbon
missed your deadline.
and the
Sorry.
Beast.
Bourbon and the Beast or something. I don't know. Barstools and Bourbon. It seems like it's leading so far. So if you like
I
Half
like that
Court
one.
or if you like Bourbon and the Beast, let's go. We're going to be sharing this out different places. So put your vote in. Share this thing. If you want one of them, let people know. Barstools and Bourbon, Half Court, Bourbon and the Beast.
Lahana and
Those-
Company.
No, that is not an option.
Hang on, I gotta be
Oh.
Jeremy. I gotta be Jeremy.
Here we go. She's going to set this
Goodbye.
up. See you guys. 2 weeks.